Hello everyone, welcome to Lost in the Reel. Today I am so excited to be sharing with you my early review of Zack Snyder's Justice League. And before I get into that review, I just want to let you all know I have not seen the original theatrical cut of Justice League because I have been holding out to watch this one. I have seen all of the other films in the DCEU and I do plan on doing a first time watching review of Justice League and comparing these two. So look forward to that in the future. And without further ado, let's get on to the review. Will be available for you to stream on Thursday, March 18th on HBOMax. The film is written by Chris Terrio from a story by Chris Terrio, Will Beall, and Zack Snyder, and is directed by Zack Snyder. It stars Henry Cavill, Gal Gadot, Ben Affleck, Jason Momoa, Ray Fisher, and Ezra Miller. Determined to ensure Superman's ultimate sacrifice was not in vain, Bruce Wayne aligns forces with Diana Prince with plans to recruit a team of metahumans to protect the world from an approaching threat of catastrophic proportions. This is Zack Snyder's definitive director's cut of Justice League. First and foremost, I am so relieved that they decided to scrap the idea of making this a small mini-series, because even though this is a daunting 4 hours, Zack Snyder's Justice League feels like a true epic spectacle. Splitting it up would have taken away some of the gratitude and emotional heft of experiencing this as a singular whole. I must say that this film starts off with a total bang, with Bruce Wayne going to recruit Arthur Curry and Wonder Woman in an adrenaline-pumping first action sequence that reminds us all why we love this character so damn much. Snyder really takes his time to really build up these characters one by one, which won't be soon enough for some viewers, but I really appreciated the fact that each Justice League member was able to assimilate into this film pretty organically. As for the characters that I think shone most brightly in the film, I really gravitated towards Ray Fisher's Cyborg, especially as the film progressed. Fisher plays this role very stoic and somber, deeply hurt by the death of his mother and the absence of his father. His character arc, to me, is the one that I latched onto the strongest, because he is this young man that has so much potential, but keeps getting broken down time and time again, but because he has such a good heart, he never lets his potential be squandered, and I absolutely loved that about him. Gal Gadot kicks major ass as Wonder Woman, easily outfighting all of the men around her with ease. She continues to shine in this role, even though I don't particularly like either of her standalone films, but this movie really gives her a lot of time to show off what she can do with this character. And I found Ezra Miller's take on The Flash to be at times a bit grating, but also really refreshing because he's able to make light of some of the overly self-serious dialogue. And I do find myself quite excited for this character to be expanded and given time to breathe in Andy Muschietti's standalone film. For me, the only characters that kind of got the short end of the stick here are Jason Momoa as Aquaman, because he joins much later on in the game and doesn't get much of an arc, and also, unfortunately, Ben Affleck as Batman, because even though I really do like him in the role, he kind of comes off as Granddaddy Wayne here. Not a lot of butt kicking on his part. As for the villain, Steppenwolf, I can't really compare him to how he was in the original theatrical version. That I will be doing later on in the week, but what I can say is I think the CGI on him is really good and he is quite menacing. I also really appreciated how much screen time we got with Steppenwolf, because I was not expecting that at all. We get a lot of time to understand who he is, what his motivations are, and why he will stop at nothing to redeem himself to his master. Though I don't think this otherworldly villain matches the sheer nuance and character development of Thanos, I still do think that he is a worthy opponent. To me, what truly worked here above all else was Zack Snyder's Justice League told a story that I could truly invest in, with characters that I could absolutely root for, with a beating heart that never flatlined, and non-stop action set pieces that thrilled me and gave me constant goosebumps and chills. What else could you ask for? Of course, there are some flaws with this movie, and I don't think any amount of editing could have fixed these. Although so much money has been poured into this film, there are still some scenes with some really poor CGI that take you out of the moment, although I guess that is to be expected with films that rely so heavily on it. Also, some of the dialogue can feel overly clunky, out of place, and exposition heavy, and there is a definite lag around the halfway mark, but luckily the movie is able to dig itself out of that pretty quickly. As the end credits began and you see who this film is dedicated to, I could not believe how hard it hit me, because I believe that it encapsulates everything that this film means. We had a creator who was making his magnum opus, what you could say would possibly become one of his greatest achievements in his life. But, as with many things, tragedy takes hold, turmoil takes over, and the creator must decide whether to leave behind what he has been working towards for so long, or to do what is right. So the creator makes the right decision, knowing full well that he is about to lose something that he has worked so long and so hard to build. But because there is a light in this world, the creator is given a second chance to redeem himself and to fix what was broken. And in the case of this film, the creator succeeded. And that is why I believe Zack Snyder's Justice League should be celebrated. So I will be giving Zack Snyder's Justice League 4 Justice League emblems out of 5. Through no small miracle, Zack Snyder returned and probably went through an editing and reworking process that you would not wish upon your own worst enemy. But I truly believe that Snyder accomplished everything that he was trying to do here. His Justice League feels exactly the way it was meant to feel. It is an epic, ambitious spectacle that, although certainly has its flaws, I can safely say it is one of my favorite superhero films of all time. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching Lost in the Reel. We will see you soon.